Maryland gives Elon Musk a nod to begin Hyperloop project. If you build it, they will ride it. Maryland officials have given Elon Musk's The Boring Company the green light to dig tunnels for a Hyperloop project between New York and Washington. The Boring Company plans to dig a 10.3-mile tunnel between the state-owned section of the Baltimore-Washington Parkway, between the Baltimore City Line and Maryland 175 in Hanover. The company has developed tunneling machines that can efficiently drill through soft soil at only a fraction of the cost of traditional tunneling. According to Musk's estimates, a Hyperloop trip between Washington and New York would only take 29 minutes. The Boring Company wants to construct two 35-mile tunnels between Baltimore and Washington. The 10-mile section approved by Maryland will be the first section of the underground system. Like going fast?
Colorado route selected for Hyperloop 1 project. And the winner is Colorado! Well, one of them, that is. Hyperloop 1 has announced that Colorado is one of the 10 finalists in its global competition to identify the best potential Hyperloop routes. The proposed route would stretch 360 miles and link 10 urban centers around the state, with the potential to connect over 4.8 million people. A Hyperloop trip from Denver to Pueblo would take 15 minutes, while Denver to Fort Collins would take only 9 minutes. Denver to Vail would also be 9 minutes. Hyperloop 1 also selected 3 other U.S. routes as finalists: Chicago, Columbus, Pittsburgh, Miami, Orlando, and Dallas, Laredo, Houston. The company is planning for its first functional prototypes to be running as early as 2020. Elon Musk is now dabbling in boring machines. The man behind Tesla and SpaceX has set his sights on another venture: boring. The goings-on behind Elon Musk's Boring Company were recently unveiled after a SpaceX employee shared a photo of the company's tunnel boring machine on Instagram. A boring machine excavates tunnels with a giant circular cutter head. The machine is designed to bore through anything from hard rock to sand. Elon Musk says he wants to build up to 30 levels of underground tunnels for cars and high-speed trains such as the Hyperloop. Musk has said his Boring Company would create 1 trillion jobs in the future. We certainly hope that's true. MEXLOOP Hyperloop design could connect 42 million people. Need to get to Mexico City from Guadalajara in a hurry? MEXLOOP Hyperloop may be able to help out. Mexican consortium MEXLOOP is proposing a 330-mile Hyperloop system that would connect 4 cities in central Mexico: Mexico City, Querétaro, León, and Guadalajara. The trip would take about 38 minutes compared to the current 6 hours it now takes to drive between the 2 cities. Stations would be located close to airports, rail freight hubs, and train stations in order to maximize transportation infrastructure efficiency. According to MEXLOOP, a Hyperloop system would only be 2/3 of the cost of a high-speed rail system. MEXLOOP's proposed system would provide a more efficient transportation system for 42 million people. The consortium also says building the Hyperloop would help boost the economy as well as ease traffic congestion. Hyperloop full test run to take place in Vegas. Hyperloop 1 is planning to run the world's first full-size Hyperloop test within the next few months. Hyperloop 1 announced last week that it plans to execute a full test within the next 3 months at Apex Industrial Park in Las Vegas. According to a company spokesman, the test run will cover 500 linear meters. In May 2016, the company successfully tested its levitating electromagnetic motor on an open-air sled, reaching speeds of 116 miles per hour. The company said it is planning to have a full Hyperloop system ready to transport freight by 2020. The Hyperloop is based on the idea by Elon Musk of levitating pods powered by an electric propulsion system that would travel in near vacuum tubes at speeds of over 700 miles per hour. According to Musk's calculations, a Hyperloop trip from San Francisco to Los Angeles could be made in under 40 minutes. Hyperloop 1 says that after the full test run, it plans to extend the tube into a few kilometers.